We gather at meetings like this to build our knowledge and share our insights with each other. It is also a chance to make new contacts and reconnect with familiar friends. You are all taking this opportunity to reflect and grow as professionals. I applaud you. Give yourselves a round of applause. And for those of you joining us virtually, welcome. Risks grow and evolve, and as actuaries, we are relied upon to understand, analyze, and mitigate those risks. It is our professional calling. We are here to explore and develop risk solutions and advance prosperity. We achieve that through insightful judgment, integrity-driven expertise, and our ability to innovate in solving these risks and challenges. These are our superpowers. The SOA empowers members to drive solutions to life's financial risks. This statement emphasizes who we are and why we matter. We emphasize skills-focused education, both during the exam process and throughout our professional development, whether delivered digitally or in person. We incorporate opportunities to build social and emotional skills as well. It is one thing to understand a problem and figure out potential responses. It is another to succinctly and effectively convey our recommendations to develop business solutions. Today's keynote speaker, Miko Yuk, will dive into how we can best harness data to do that with a compelling story. We all know that change is constant, and it's necessary to keep up with rapid growth and new challenges. And that includes modernizing our education path. Micro-credentials are part of this change. The micro-credentials bundle the ASA pathway into milestones that are shareable and marketable with employers. In fact, candidates earn digital badges to highlight their accomplishments. This education innovation incorporates the social and emotional skills, the AQ, EQ, and is why it's relevant when they're working with models. In just a few months that they've been available, candidates have earned more than 500 pre-actuarial foundation or actuarial foundation micro-credentials. Obviously, they're popular. Congratulations and best wishes as you continue toward associateship. The affiliate membership is another important component. We offered free affiliate membership to students, faculty, family, and others who can help encourage candidates. And in the year that it's been available, we have more than 4,000 affiliate members around the world, half of whom are outside of North America. Very exciting. I'd also like to mention the SOA emphasis on skills-focused education. It recognizes the importance of lifelong learning for actuaries. Our best-in-class education program now includes certificates in International Financial Reporting for Insurers, IFRI, and predictive analytics, and the ethical and responsible use of data and predictive models. And coming this February, the brand new climate risk certificate. Our integrity, excellence, and curiosity set us apart from many other professionals. While we are uniquely skilled and well-versed in risk management, we each bring other skills and perspectives to our work that are gained from the world around us. I'm a figure skating judge. President-elect John Robinson enjoys writing music, and we're going to learn more about that tomorrow. Past President Roy Goldman loves history. I imagine that each and every one of you has interests that don't appear on the first surface to be actuarial in nature. Yet they shape who you are as individuals, they fuel your curiosity, and they lend superpowers to your work. We are a global organization, and we have an opportunity to accelerate our international growth through activating vibrant international membership base. Roy, John, and I, and others, have met with actuaries, universities, and employers in a variety of countries to see how we can best support the needs in their local markets. We are working to ensure that the needs of our members and employers are met in those newer markets, including India, the Middle East, Latin America, and Africa. And there are exciting development and support opportunities for members in China and Greater Asia. We are here to support candidates preparing for exams and also in supporting multinational companies who are looking to work in those countries. And these efforts do include research. For example, we recently released a population mortality study in China. Now let's delve into societal purpose. The SOA and its Research Institute continue to build upon the areas we're known for, such as mortality, health, and pensions, and expand into other areas such as climate risk, impacts of the pandemic on mortality and what it exposed about health inequities, as well as other emerging risks. We have created significant and thoughtful content, shared presentations, essays, articles, traditional research papers, and special events like next year's Living to 100 Symposium. The SOA Research Institute's strategic research programs purposely focus on topics affecting our work and then the businesses we're in and greater society. For example, they just released extensive research relevant to COVID-19 from lockdown to today, including more than 50 research reports covering its impact on economics, medical costs, hospitalization, long-term care, mortality, and retirement risks. We also conducted a survey looking at the impact of the pandemic on actuarial careers to better understand the challenges and the changes we're all facing. There is also dedicated research on diversity, equity, and inclusion spanning a variety of topics, from life and health products to retirement risks and mortality insights. I would be remiss if I didn't mention community. Building community is a critical reason the SOA works to connect with us both in person and virtually. Community means a sense of belonging, and that belonging comes from celebrating both what connects us as well as what makes us different across all walks of life. We celebrate those in the LGBTQ+ community and the Black, Hispanic, Latino, and Asian communities. At the SOA, our communities range from students and parents just learning about the actuarial career, to the undergrad and post-college students taking actuarial exams, to those of you in the audience who recently earned associate or fellowship designations, congratulations, and beyond, even to those like me who have retired from paid work, but not from the actuarial community, and we continue to volunteer. We each gather experience from where and how we grew up, where we've worked, where we've lived, where we've traveled, and who we've had the chance to interact with and be mentored by. The strength of our volunteer community is what shapes everything at the SOA. Volunteers create the exam questions and grade the results. They review the research scope, refine the concepts, and analyze the findings. They stand up in front of their colleagues at meetings like this to deliver presentations, and they write the articles you read in the Actuary magazine, in the section newsletters, and in the emerging topics community. The insights that you share help to develop and shape the future of actuaries, individually and collectively. Throughout the days that you spend here at this event, think about how you can use your own superpower to better society, to help those who need it, and to create a future where risks are properly identified and mitigated. At this meeting, we have community opportunities to meet with others with similar interests. We are in Orlando, place of entertainment and superheroes, and you can be one. We are the Society of Actuaries. We adapt, we collaborate, we blend our insight, judgment, and innovation to support the future of the profession. One person cannot do it alone. That is why we as members are so dedicated and driven. We know that together we can make a real difference. Thank you very much.